Too smooth that mud talking to have your ass in a wreck. Signing your check. Pussy better do what he says. We shutting down show. Ain't gotta put no price in your head. Man, I'm coming for your tongue for all that shit that you said.
Gonna make the profiles boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What they is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they is, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what they ain't. What they is real life, real talk by a real one who's really done it, who's really been, yes, on those yardas. What it isn't and what it ain't never gonna be, it isn't, it wasn't, and it ain't never gonna be possible because you got lots of bull. And when you rhyme, there's lots of bull. It ain't never gonna be added preservatives. There ain't gonna be no fake shit. It ain't gonna be no talk just to be talking. Now, trip out. As you can tell by that thumbnail right there, you're saying to yourself, well, this ain't no profile gun. What is this, right? This is just some extra spice on top, man. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. I figured I had tiempo. Why not give you guys another video, a little bit more content to drop on your head, a little knowledge that you can't get in college from real life individuals. Now, trip out. How are we treated as raza? How are we treated as convicts or inmates when we're incarcerated, when we're in the California Department of Corrections? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, so get your antennas ready because I'm about to give you the rundown. Well, I'm telling you right now, we're not treated good. We're not treated bad either. What we're treated is how we act. You're treated according to the way that you act. You're treated accordingly so. Now, there are some placas at some points in time, man, that are going to do you way dirty. They're going to snatch you up. They're going to slam you on that wall. They're going to have an agenda. Each person is different. Just like it's up to us to maintain our composure and our character and rock the way we rock, well, guess what? They're going to rock how they rock too. So people are going to be getting treated different, you know, according to whatever that agenda is. Sasuke, you might see a fucking placa. He woke up. He didn't get a mamon that night from his hyena. It was a bad day. And he's like, I got you, Esther, right? And he's on you. Every time, every little move you make, you will be there. Every little step I take. This Vault's going to be on you like Bobby Brown on Yayo, right? He ain't going to play. And that's just the way it is. People target certain people because they don't like the way they look. They don't like the way they think. So they don't like the way they smell. Whatever the case may be, man, there's no rhyme or reason for it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. What you need to do when you're placed on these yardas, you know, you quickly adapt to the programa, to the program. Whatever's going on around you, you keep your fucking eyes and your ears open and your mouth way closed. You're not going to say anything that you shouldn't do or you shouldn't say. And that's the best kept secret that I can give you. The best kept secret is when you proceed on a yard, something like a 3-yard or a 4-yard. I ain't never been on no 2 or 1 yards, so I can't tell you to get down there, man. My points were way too high. My attitude was way too real. My thuggish, my ruggish, my bone was way too real, right? But I will tell you this, on the 3 and 4 yards, you need to keep your eyes way open and your mouth shut. And these are the reasons behind this. If you don't want to get no conflict, you want to get caught up, you don't want to get caught up on anybody's radar, do you. You know, do you. Of course, whatever group you're from, whatever prison gang or organization you're from, because they South in California, you're going to be from somewhere. The best thing to do is maintain, adhere to the people that are in position to give you guidance. You know, there's a lot of young rebels out here. There's a lot of young vatos that are against the grain that say, Charlie, homie, ain't no one going to tell me what to do. You got me fucked up, gun. I'm going to go in there. I'm a man, eh? Well, act like one. Okay, act like one and understand in life, man, you're going to be subject to listening to a vato that's older than you, that's been around the block in the 6'4", riding on Dayton's. He's going to let you know exactly what to do and how to proceed. And if you try to go against the grain, if you decide for some reason, one reason or another, that you know more than this man who's been incarcerated, who's seasoned, who's a well-seasoned vet that has danced underwater and has gotten wet, then you're going to feel the repercussions for your actions. You know, people think in life, oh, I'm just going to go in here to this yard. I'm going to act a fool just like I was on the calles when I was all scanted out 10 to 2ing, and I'm going to do me. Oh, no, you're going to get done, right? Period. Plain and simple. I've never seen, in all my experience in the 19 years of history that I got incarcerated, I never seen anyone just go into prison and do them. You're going to do what you're told, Holmes. You're going to do exactly what you're told, or the placas are going to treat you some certain way. Not only will your people feel some type of way and DP you, discipline you, or remove you from said yarda, but also at the same time, you're going to bring friction to that yard. You're going to get on the placas radar, and nobody, and I mean nobody, wants that. Do you think that these placas want overtime? Some of them do, Sasuke, because they like the little checky check. But for the most part, a lot of them are getting paid already for you just being there and them just being there. They ain't tripping, man. They're quick to slip in the clip and get to spitting. If you act stupid and you fuck with their program and you hinder what they got going on, oh, best believe you're the 101 target. Now, I'm going to speak on some things that I've seen happen before my eyes, right before all four of these eyes. I've seen shit go down. I've seen individuals hit these yards and feel some type of way and think that they're going to disrespect the canine. Now, I don't know about other group segments, other prison organizations, other groups, but I will tell you this. Being a norteño and carrying myself as such, man, there were certain rules we had to adhere to. And one of the main rules was no fraternizing with the canine. And you definitely didn't get on their radar and put the spotlight on us. So we already had all eyes on us. We were already targeted. The enemigas wanted to hit us. You had fucking chirujos that were over there fucking through the gate trying to look. Sasuke, Bella. You have all kinds of these different individuals doing what they're doing. And at the same time, the last people that you want on your helmet are the placas, because they're the most dangerous group in prison. See, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't get it. They always think, oh, the opposition and the enemigas, those are the ones that pose the most threat because they could put some steel inside of me or they could hurt me. So I'm going to tell you who could hurt you worse. It's them placas, man. If they want to put a case on you, if they want to slip a little something in, if they want to slander your name and make up some fake paperwork on you, so they could ruin your whole career before it even starts. And that's a fact. That's why I'm here to tell you and to give you the game and tell you stay the fuck on your toes and about the way. Because if you happen to get into some type of friction with the placa, they will do things. Now, a lot of the things that I've seen that have happened and the way they've treated people is horrendous. So let's get word of the day, horrendous. Where was your antennas when Gun was saying horrendous? Right here on Gunner's Profiles. Trip. Horrendous is the only word I could think of. Treacherous, right? I've seen them, norteños, young norteños have rolled up to a pinta and they're in question because they actually placed them in a bad yard, a yard that they know was not good for active norteños. And what they do is they do a thing called CTQ, confined to quarters. They'll confine you to quarters there for over 72 hours. Now, I don't know how it is right now. I can't speak on what's going on presently, but I know in the past, norteños had 72 hours to hit a bad yarda and get off. Now you ask yourself, what do you mean by getting off? Like getting off? Nah, I don't mean that. I'm going to do that too. But what I mean by getting off is you have 72 hours to find a target and get off on them. Break your shit open, smack them, smash them, do whatever it is you have to do aggressively to remove yourself from that yard. Now, this is not a PC move. This is not considered fucking a degenerate act. What this is considered is standing your ground for your people. You're a true believer and you're not going to rock on a yard that you're not welcomed on, and you're definitely not going to rock on a yard that you're not supposed to be on. See, the CDC will send you wherever. They don't give a fuck. Sasuke, hey, but I'm a norteño. You don't fucked up, right? You know you should have never, that's self-admittance. You know you never should have said that, right? Let me tell you what's going to happen now. Sasuke, first of all, we're going to CTQ you right here in fucking Jamestown or fucking Mule Creek or wherever you're at. And we're going to leave you there for, let's say, I don't know, 73 hours. 1 hour over the 72 time limit. Okay, then what they're going to do is they're going to put that on your jacket and immediately ship you to high desert, right? Now you're hitting the 4-yard on high desert, a young buck that ain't never been nowhere, and the homeboys are quickly going to ask for your paperwork so that way you can go through the clearing process. You're getting your due process. Oh, Simon, you get it, right? And when they see this, they're going to definitely ask you why you stood on this yarda for this amount of time. You're going to be like, I don't know, they put me in the hole. I was over here in this. Sasuke, whacked. No one gives a fuck about that. You fell for the old okie doke. You fell for the old Folsom setup. And all because the placas seen you and played you and picked you out amongst many for being the lummy dummy that you portrayed yourself as. Okay, so let me give you the rundown what you do when you get in that situation. Sasuke, bang, bang. You quickly get incarcerated. Okay, bam, you're there. You get to the yarda, and you know it's a degenerate yard. Now, you're coming from reception, so you should already be laced up. If you were cleared, if you're anyone about yourself, and you know what time it is, then you pretty much have the get down. You know what yardas you're supposed to hit and what ones you're not. Okay, so what you do is if they try to confine you to quarters, you basically ask the placas, Sasuke, I need to speak to the lieutenant, someone of righteousness standings. I need to speak to your boss, eh? Charlie, we ain't letting you speak to no one. Okay, all right. Oh, you want to go that route? Sasuke, orale. right? And what you do is you quickly, right, start securing yourself and thinking of a plot and a plan, because there's no one there to turn to. There's no one there to run to. So when you get to that fucking other yada that they're definitely going to send you to, so that basically they're going to set you up so you can be smacked, right? First thing you do is you don't hide it, you don't divide it, right? You ride it, you ride that beef. You let the homeboys know straight up, hey, watch out. They just sent me here, bro. They confined me to quarters. This is what it is, bro. They're trying to play the old okey doke Spencer homies. I couldn't get off. You know, I was trying to, so I was scared. Homeboys are gonna be like, why didn't you get off on the placas then? Well, so I didn't even know I had to go that route, right? You got to play the dumb role. But at the same time, if you get action at getting off on the placa, this is what I would have done. Oh, yes. See, I never was in that position. That's why it's hard for me to explain it to you what you should and shouldn't do. I'm just saying that if I was in that position, shit, I would have tried to make something happen with the placas. I ain't playing, man. You know, because there was no way that I was going to let a fucking officer derail my career at that point in time when I was still active in a function, right? It wasn't going to never happen. But as a young Norteño that was striving, I already knew what time it was. See, I was already laced up by some real individuals that have done a lot of time that gave me the game because they seen something that was instilled in me. What they seen that was in me was a true dedication to a cause that I truly believed in. Okay, yeah. Hey, I was just like the rest of them, man. I was itty, I was nitty, I was gritty, I was down to do whatever, man. If the casa asked me to do something, so I was scared, my hand was raised. If the casa asked me to do something on behalf of the people, so I was scared, hey, you ain't saying nothing but a word, Mockingbird, let's handle it. Huelga, right? It was on and cracking. But at the same time, I knew enough and I was my own man to say when what was what. Okay, I wasn't the dumb motherfucker that's just a crash dummy that was going to do everything any other man said. I knew what time it was. Okay, so these are the way placas play you, but that's not the only thing they do. I've told stories about the fucking hyena, the CEO that got smacked, that kept instigating with that Southsider and getting in his mix, and eventually enough was enough and he proceeded to do what he done. And it happens. That's a fact. I've seen it happen over time. You know, a placa just takes a dislike to you. ¿Sabes qué? I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe his highness slept with the vato, you know what I mean? That had a pipa about the size of yours. He's seen you in the shower. He sharked on you one time and he said, pobrecito. That vato reminds me of the Africana that was giving her the long dick style business. And of course, he's going to take it out on you because you're an easy victim. In case of that, all you can do is roll with the punches. You know, you didn't bring that upon yourself. This is fucking just Johnny come lately who jumped up out the bushes and all of a sudden he's targeting you. There is nothing you can do. But what you don't do is fall into the frivolous behavior and retaliate on something. You quickly go to the homeboys, let them know, hey, this bottle's fucking he's basically sharking on me, homes. He's fucking on me. This is what his plan is. I see his agenda. So that way the homeboys are aware that there's a problem and they can go through the proper and necessary channels to hopefully help you out in that case. Now, I'm speaking to the youngsters right now that never been incarcerated or sabes que, think that there's somebody and they're going to get there and find out quickly that you are not, right? And that's just the way it is. You know, that's the game. Now, you got to understand, you'll go to certain institutions, certain yadadas where other group segments have a little bit better than others. When I was in Susanville, the White House, what we traditionally called it, the white boys had all the firme jobs. They had all the firme jale. They had all the juice there, right? And I'm not going to say it was played along the racial lines. You could read between those lines, but I will say this. They just had it going on. And it wasn't just like this overnight. This is something that they built on and they put, you know, it went into play many decades before I ever was incarcerated there. It's always been known as the White House. There's a lot of skins. There's a lot of fucking wood pile. There's a lot of the gente there. And most of the placas that are there, 99.9% of them, are of a Caucasian descent, and it seems like they show a little bit more love to their people, and that's just the way it is. Now, you can't sit there and bitch and cry about it, so I'm scared. Why do they want to get to come out of cell and get all the good holidays? No, what you do is you grit your teeth, you motherfucking hold it down like the soldado that you are, and you just do your time, bro. You know, people will respect a vato with the convict mentality when you're incarcerated. Now, I know this doesn't mean nothing on the calles. On the calles, you have to be a man and go out there and get it for your familia. That's to be expected. But when you're incarcerated, if you don't want to get on the placa's radar, the best thing to do is just bite your fucking teeth and keep on pushing. Like I said, there's exceptions to the rule. If it's on and cracking, if a placa just decides to disrespect you over and over again, and the homeboys see fit to, eradicate this fucking placa from this yada, well, guess who's going to be handed the pedazo to do it? There you go, baboso, right? It's going to be you because you're the one that brought that to the fucking mesa. That's just how it is. So like I say, the best bet to do anything in prison is to just try to mind your own business. You can't see the unforeseeable. You don't know what's going to happen. Every day is different yet the same. What do I mean by that? So I'm going to tell you right now. Every day is just like the day before, but every day different things happen within that day. Gunnar, you lost me there. Sasuke, I lost myself there, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyways, with that being said, just go into prison and keep your head on swivelization and your mouth on localization, new word of the day, and do your fucking tiempo. That's all I can say. Anyways, I've seen a lot of different ways inmates get treated or convicts get treated. And I could sit here and tell you one thing that is for sure. As long as you mind your own business and do the best of your capabilities to stay out the way, you will be just fine. Whatever happens within your own organization or your group. And if you fuck up, Sasuke, that's on you. But within fucking with the placas, for the most part, a lot of them will treat you with respect if you treat them with respect. And the best way to treat them with respect is act like they ain't there. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sasuke, hey, what is that in your bunk? I asked you a question. Keep your fucking mouth shut, because when they start asking too many questions, you're going to have to tell them too many lies, and it's going to get ugly fast. They're always going to find a way to deceive you and to manipulate you. And anything you say, Sasuke, even in the pinta, the wind's blowing, and will be used against you. Anyways, with that being said, it's just some knowledge I got in college that I want to give you. Hilt College. I was watching that commercial one day, Sasuke. Anyways, and you know what it is. Right after the JG where don't care how we want it now. With that being said, I hope that you move fast with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. This is just a little hood tale that I wanted to drop and just give you guys just some game. You know, a little free game. You can't be mad at it. You know, this is how people are treated in prison. People of all group segments. No one is immune to the placas. Watch your back, man. And watch the homeboys back. They need you. You guys are all you have. Raza, unida. We must come together to fight for a better purpose and a better goal. That better goal being the uniting of all people, so that way more doors are open for us, so that way we could prosper as a people. We have the propensity to do it. Let's do it then. Bang, bang. Anyways, I hope that you like this little video. Please hit that like and subscribe. If you don't, you can hit that thumbs down. It's all good. Heavy as the head that's going to wear this motherfucking crown. And we're going to continue to push. Be on the lookout mañana as I'm dropping banger on Gunners Collective. And bangers right here. Banger for banger. I step up a banger for banger. Bang, bang. The gun. And in that fashion.